Welcome to the American English Accent Club. I'm glad that you're watching. This is a video for all of you that have been asking one of the sounds in English that is really hard for a lot of English language learners because it's not in their first language. And that would be, guess what? Which one do you think it is? It's a TH. This is a tricky one for a lot of people, but you can really see it and you can really feel it. So this is what I want you to keep in mind. I'm going to try to help you understand how to make this sound and help you to pay attention to the things that will help you be able to produce it more successfully. Okay? So in terms of ease of production, it's really kind of easy because you can see the tongue. The tongue has to come out gently between your front teeth, and you have to blow some air. You're not making a hard stop. You're not stopping the air with your tongue. You're going to let the air kind of flow over your tongue. So you have to keep a gentle jaw there. Keep a gentle jaw, gently touch against your teeth, and then you allow the airflow to go. So there are two, well, we call it a cognate. There's a TH that is unvoiced and one that is voiced. So unvoiced, we've talked about voicing in other videos, but I'll go over it again. If you touch your throat, you will notice that sometimes you can feel vibration and sometimes you don't. In the sounds that have no voicing, like the th, you won't feel any vibration. But there is a voiced TH as well. Th, th. You'll actually feel, if you're trying to produce the sound and you haven't really made it before, a lot of people will substitute like a D sound. And that's because they're making their tongue come too hard up against, they're making a closure up against that bumpy part. What you need to do is be gentle with it, a really gentle contact point. And you have to let it touch your teeth and you got to blow. Or th. If you voice it, you're going to feel it actually vibrates and it actually tickles. If you hold it out, you should feel some tickling. You'll feel your tongue, or maybe even more so, you may feel your tongue touching your upper lip just a tiny bit and it tickles. So, and th. Now, I'm going to give you a list of some words so you can hear it in running speech, in conversation. And one of the things that I can mention to you is you'll probably ask me, how do you know when it's voiced and when is it unvoiced? There are some rules around it. One of the things to keep in mind is that a lot of times meaning-based words are unvoiced, like thaw or thermometer. Thank you. Let's see. Thug. Those are more of those are unvoiced. But a voiced word are more of those, I don't know, we call them, they refer to them as function words. I think that's a confusing term, but anyway, words like than, these, those, there, all of those kinds of words, that, all have a voiced TH. So, in the final position of the words, at the end, most of them are unvoiced, like in bath, tooth, both, mouth. You feel no vibration. There are a few that do have a final TH that is voiced, like bathe. So I'm going to take a bath, unvoiced, and say, did you bathe? Voiced. Clothe, like when we talk about clothes, like my new shirt, I got a new shirt. Clothes, we don't even say the TH in it, but the proper thing would be to say clothing, or these are my clothes, but nobody really says that in running speech, and an English speaker really wouldn't say clothes. It's too proper, it's just, we don't do it. So we would just say clothes, but it's spelled clothes. And breathe is another one. Breath, do you have any breath? Unvoiced. Breath. Take a breath. Okay. Give me a minute. I just need to breathe. Voiced. Do you hear the differences? Breath. I'm out of breath. Take a minute. You need to breathe. Breathe. Can you hear the voicing at the end of that one? Breathe. So I'm going to list some words for you. So I don't want to make this be too long. So remember the production, how you do it, how you make this sound, right? You're going to make your tongue touch between your teeth gently. It's going to be a gentle touch, and you're going to blow some air over that tongue. Th, or th, th. So here's some unvoiced TH words. Thick, thin, thorough, through, thermometer, thug. That's like a punk. A thug. A thug is like a criminal. Booth. There it is at the end, unvoiced. Bath, I said. Thor, from the, was it Marvel Comics? Thor. And let's take another one. Thank you. That's a popular one. Thank you. Thank you. So if you're saying thank you in running speech, it may seem when you first start to try to make this sound, you're going to probably feel like your tongue is hanging right out of your mouth. It's going to feel very strange to you. But don't be alarmed if you want to look in the mirror a little bit. Practice saying it and get used to the position. As you get better at it, you'll notice that you'll probably start to pull it back a little bit. It won't be so severe. It won't feel like it's sticking out so much. But choose some words and practice them just at the word level and see if you can do it consistently. An important thing I want to talk to you about is the motor planning. And by that, I'm talking about how many times you need to repeat a movement before it becomes easy for you. Because as I've spoken, maybe I didn't make a video about this yet, but I will. We can't really think about the language that we want to say if we're really paying a lot of attention to what's going on with our speech sounds in our mouth. Our brain just can't do both. Too much stuff going on. So you need to practice the movement so it becomes a bit of a habit. Once it becomes a habit, you don't have to pay so much attention to it, and you can pay more attention to what you want to say, your language. Okay? So, some more words. TH, that's voiced. I'll give you some voiced ones so you can hear the difference. This, that, those, then, these. Mother, mother, father. Hear it in the middle? You hear the voicing? Father. Brother, other. Bathe and soothe. Those are all voiced. I think that's about it. I wanted to make sure that I got this video done, so I hope that it's helpful. I hope it's not too lengthy. Let me know. Give me some feedback. And please comment, share. I'd like to get as many people to see this work that will find it helpful. I want them to be able to see it. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of the American English Accent Club. I just really think you guys are great. Hey, I think you guys are great. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Be good.